All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. A lot to dive into and discuss in today's video. We've got a hot topic argument that we need to discuss from one of the teams last night in scrims. And of course, this could be a benefit to some of these teams. Obviously, some guys get their problems worked out through arguments, but sometimes it can be the start of the downfall as well. We've also got to talk about the number 2 team that's not even streaming, and no one knows for sure who their third is, but we think we know. And then also we've got to talk about Apex rank changes coming. MinusTempo giving us a nice little bit of a shocker of some new things that are coming into the game as well, and then some potential possibilities down the road. If you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends esports related, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and dive right into this. First thing I wanted to make mention of was coming from MinusTempo. Of course, these are the scrim results last night. Once again, LG in first place. Once again, these guys are one of the better slaying power teams that are in existence right now. I mean, honestly, I'll be so shocked if they don't win the LAN this year. Moist Esports in second place. You guys know that Moist just recently announced that they were going to be leaving APAC South, coming over to the North American scene, and it looks like they've done so already. They're already playing the scrims, and more than many people think that Moist is currently playing with Waltzy, MT, and Gilderson. So no confirmations as of yet, of course, but that is the consensus amongst most people. So we'll see if that is the case, but nonetheless, whoever they're playing with, they're frying with. Second place in their scrim results, looking very solid as well. Except finally in third. I don't feel like we've seen Xset really in the top for a while, but nonetheless, teams are getting better, and Moist Esports is showing some signs of presence. One of the teams though that was not looking too hot down here in 20th place is E8. Now, there's been a lot of people, I even saw an article or either like a Twitter post not long ago last night about E8, and I can't remember the exact specifics, but it was something like, you know, you lose to tripods, I think like 3-1 or so in the contest, something like that. And then most hated, which is another team here, obviously also not signed to an organization, they got smoked in the contest last night against most hated as well. And you would think like E8, a more like, you know, renowned team and players, you would think that they would have these things together and maybe be performing a little bit better, but unfortunately that's not the case. And we had some arguments last night between Zach and Shuby while they were playing scrims. Roll the clip.
Chaotic.
I need to pop a bat. They're fried. They're both fried. They're both fried. I'm popping a bat.
I know, bitch.
That fucking
I'm on shoot cell, Shuby. I'm on shoot
that
cell.
spray was clean as shit. 2v2 now.
I'm pivot side. On my door, on my door.
Both flash. Both flash. Both flash.
Shuby's weak.
Swinging.
Busted. Oh my god, Shuby, you're a
God.
fucking demon.
Bro, Shuby just went big time, baby. Shuby just went big time.
You need to own your own mistakes, bro.
No. Stop fucking selling and talking to me like I'm a fucking kid. Do you hear me?
No, bro. You need to own your mistakes. When you make a mistake, it's okay.
That's bro. Because I just turned the fucking thrusters on and put you in my fucking bag, bro. Chill.
Yes, good job. I'll give you your tips all day, but when you make a mistake, like the grown adult you want to be treated like, you need to say, hey, I messed up, and go again. And then put the thrusters on and pop off. If you don't want to act like an adult, you'll never be treated like one.
All right, now lock it in. We'll get the
All right, so obviously these boys had to go at it for a little bit, but I still think that, you know, you could see some better days out of E8 after you get through some of these nitty gritty details like that. And through arguments, obviously, sometimes growth is there. So we'll see if they can do that, but it has not been looking too good for E8 as of late. Hopefully they can get some things turned around very quickly. Also wanted to mention, if you guys have not seen already, the season 19 rank changes coming from apexglobalseries.com. Nonetheless, I'll just go like a little too long didn't read. If you guys did not see Respawn already announced this, more bonuses will be coming to ranked, less LP drop after provisionals, and then no pre-made rank restrictions. Also, there's been a lot of like backlash, you got PvP saying this is going to just be a cheater fest because now cheaters can just boost everybody. Some people are happy, obviously, that you can play with your teammates now, despite whatever your rank may be. So just interesting concept to say the least. I think that, we needed some rank changes. I like that they're trying to fix this specific issue of lower level players getting ranked up faster and higher than higher level players, just because the whole MMR thing. Also wanted to mention, coming from the Apex Legends South American region, professional coach Dutch from Startify Esports, probably the best performing South American team that we've seen, has decided and announced he is leaving the South American scene to go over to North America, or EMEA. He posted this yesterday saying officially looking for a team now for year 4 of ALGS Pro League in North America and EMEA. Passion unmatched, obviously grind unmatched, knowledge and unmatched, and ready to win a world championship. Looking to trial ASAP. So obviously posting his little resume here as well. Got a lot of accolades, but it's just really sad to see, honestly, a lot of players are wanting to move. I've actually heard that there's going to be players also moving from South America, which it wouldn't surprise me, but it's just sad that they feel like they need to do that. You know, Dutch obviously going to be one to leave the scene and go somewhere else because South America has lost their pro league this year. They're going to be getting less land spots, and I understand like why they're trying to do that, but also it's just sad at the end of the day, you know, why they feel like, you know, where they're living is just currently not going to be beneficial for them in this world of competitive esports. Also wanted to mention TayLus has announced he is going to be leaving TSMEX. He says, I am no longer part of TSMEX. I'm now looking for 2 players of preseason for ALGS year 4. I can play roles like co-IGL and Fragger. TayLus obviously has been with TSMEX for probably a good while. I mean, every time I've seen him last year, he was with the boys, and I just thought they would always be together as well. But sadly, not going to be the case, and obviously going to be moving on as well. Lastly, wanted to mention MinusTempo. This is the big one, right? We had a lot of information coming from the Apex Lounge on their YouTube channel, putting all these clips together for us. MinusTempo had talked a lot about new plans coming for Apex. We've got custom editions. We've got possible banning weapons and banning legends. And then we've got some other things as well we got to talk about. So roll the clip, and here's what MinusTempo had to say about the future of the ALGS.
Are we going to get an engine update and or server update? Yes, we are. There is, I remember seeing a tweet a while back. I think it might have been a leak or something. And they tweeted that there was a server side update that they were working on. Yeah. I do remember seeing that tweet, and I thought if the faster they come out with that, the better. Obviously, it won't feel like Apex right away, but I really hope they get that out soon. Maybe for a year 5 plan type thing. And having bans would introduce such another element to the game outside of just playing the game itself. Like if the bans were done by which legends were played the most the previous round, then it's like, oh. Like I know that this lobby majority of the players will play Horizon, or everyone's gonna play Bang, right? So Bang is gonna be banned game 1, and you knowing that, maybe you play different for game 2, 3, and 4, or maybe it's Digiday, and then you abuse the fact that Bang is banned after game 1, etc. I hope they do. I've talked to them about the bans. So there's gun bans and legend bans, so that could be a possibility down the road. When do you think we'll get more features for customs? Actually, the more features for customs is coming kind of sooner than you think. Well, maybe not sooner than you think, but it is coming. They are working on it. They've asked what can they do. I'm putting together a suggestion of stuff. I honestly don't know about the Titanfall 3 stuff.
So obviously it is nice to see that we're possibly getting some more custom features, and that it could be a possibility down the road for legend bans and weapon bans. I'm interested. I feel like that one's going to be a controversial one though. Interested to see if you guys agree or what you guys think on that one as well. But then even an engine update, and he said it's not going to feel like Apex at first. That's weird. I'm just confused and interested to see what's going on. Lastly, just want to mention that Joked, another competitive player in the Apex Legends realm, has also decided to step away from competitive Apex. Obviously, we kind of follow as much as we can with the tier 2 scene and the tier 3 scene of Apex Legends, and try to keep up to date with those guys as well, because I want all of Apex esports to grow in this. Also, if you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends esports related, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, we will see you all later, Gators.